Disclaimer. If your volume is very high, I'd recommend turning it down.
Warning headphone users.
Warning headphone users. Thank you. And enjoy the video.
We should now begin.
Holy crap! The Steelers. Okay, listen to me. I'm having a bad way. This week of football, one of the worst I've ever had in my life, all around. But the worst part, the Pittsburgh Steelers. They are done. That's it. Ben, toss in the towel.
Whoa.
You're done, dude.
Whoa.
You're done.
Hey.
You're done. I get he's getting hit a lot, but when you can't hit Juju for 2 touchdowns, you're done. You're done.
The Steelers have left minimum 21 points on the board the past 2 games because of 3 errant throws from Ben Roethlisberger.
He's done.
We expected him to lose.
Yes.
We expected him to lose.
They should have went at the end of the half winning that game.
Okay.
In the half.
Where do we begin? Okay, because
I don't know.
The blocked field goal at the end of the half.
He was not offsides.
Joe Hayden even tweeted.
He was not offsides.
That was an awesome play.
Hey, listen to me right now. Do you think Joe Hayden's a liar?
No.
No.
You think he's a liar, Logan?
I think he could.
No.
Oh, my God.
No.
No.
Listen.
I think they all lie.
He's not a liar. He went on Twitter himself and said, I was not offside.
Because he wasn't.
End quotation.
And he wasn't.
Bro, honestly, first off.
The crappy part is he didn't even need to do anything.
The thing is, we're watching replays. They show replays. First off, why is there not a camera angle that goes straight down the line so you could literally see if a player's offside or not for sure?
Smart.
$1 billion
Second
company.
off, why can't you challenge that? You have a freaking player that
It was
camera
under
down
2
the line.
minutes.
Yeah, but why wouldn't they challenge it if they have a bad call?
Well,
I'm certain you can't challenge that. But listen, you have at every play you have a camera down the line of scrimmage.
They want
If they throw the flag, then allow there to be a chance, at least on a play that's that big. Because guess what? That's a 10-point swing. It went from us getting 7 points to them kicking a field goal.
Yeah.
10 points right there. Yeah. What was the final score? 27-17.
Yeah.
Tie game. We're in overtime.
Yeah.
But that's not the frustrating part because
Well,
Ben Roethlisberger did not do good.
no.
He is... dude, he's falling apart.
He's missing passes all over the place.
He's missing not even those deep ones
The
downfield.
short ones even.
There was a 2 or 3 yard pass, and he threw it left of the receiver by about 4 yards.
Speaking of short passes, imagine going for it on 4th down and passing it like 5 yards behind the first down marker and just getting destroyed.
With 2 or 3 defenders on
imagine
the
doing that
receiver.
like 3 times.
Now, I don't know if that's because Ben is so scared he's going to get put on his butt again because it just keeps happening.
But is it Ben or is it the play call?
It's a terrible play call. Well, I think... also, another thing, on one of those plays, though, Pat Fryermuth was wide open on the 4th down on the left side, and Ben didn't even give him the time of day.
Yeah. I don't know if it's designed to go to, kind of like a screen pass like situation. I think that's like worst case scenario, dump it off. If
All right,
nobody
but
else
Ben needs
it.
to go through his progressions
Yeah.
on those. He needs to
sure.
understand how many yards you need to get.
Yeah.
And then twice. It was stupid the first time. And then they go and do the same thing the second time.
Yeah.
Dang, man, I tell you what. And then the defense is just...
Not performing.
They're not performing.
But they're on the field so much.
They're not performing,
Yeah.
though, man. I tell you what, dude. Randall Cobb was going off.
Randall Cobb had 2 touchdowns and
He's old enough to be your
almost
dad.
100 yards.
wow.
He's old enough.
He hasn't done
to be
anything
dad.
all season, and then he just kind of ran all over us. He's caught everything.
So, obviously we didn't have a good game, but do we have a little bit of that to blame to the Packers being good?
No.
Do you think that, obviously our defense didn't do good, but is it because the Packers offense is really good, or?
I will give the Packers
The
a
Packers
little
are
bit of
good,
credit.
but look what we did against the Bengals. It was no better.
Yeah, I just think Aaron Jones, Devontae Adams, they're both really good players. Same with Aaron Rodgers, but then again, Randall Cobb, you say that, and then it's it's a good point. The defense, where he at? What's he doing? He's old.
No, you're definitely right. I'll give the Packers a little bit of confidence, but I mean, we're coming into these games. These are teams that you're going to have to be able to compete with if you want to make the playoffs or do any damage, and they're just not showing any signs.
We
of
play the Broncos next.
Broncos
could be a loss. I don't know. I mean, that's a winnable game.
That's
It's
the
at
easiest
home.
one. The Broncos, Seahawks,
Well,
Cleveland.
It's Broncos bye week, which is a loss. Cleveland loss. We play the Chiefs at some point. Loss. Cleveland again. Loss.
The
Well-
next 3 weeks is brutal.
Don't we usually play Cleveland at the end of the season?
I mean, they
Yeah, I think that is the last game, so maybe Cleveland won't even start.
That's
their
what I'm saying. If
people.
they're already in the playoffs, they're not going to be playing all their starters.
Will it matter at that point though?
At
that
this
I don't
point,
know.
no.
I don't know.
No, it
So-
won't matter.
I know. Why did we? I guess they were kind of in the game. The offense wasn't moving. Dude, this is a mess right now. This. Look at this. Zoom in on this right now. This was big. This is
He's laying down.
exactly how it was.
I don't even know how he got like that. I still love you, dude, but your time is done.
It just makes too much sense that he's on the ground.
Here's the
like
thing,
that.
though. They will not sit Ben. I'm convinced
Right.
of that.
That's what I was gonna say. It just
They
seemed like
will not
That's
sit
gonna
him.
lose you guys this season.
it's the same thing that the Giants did with Eli Manning.
Yeah.
He just kept losing and losing and losing, and you're like, put somebody else in. Throw Daniel Jones in. We need to see what he could do. We need to see if Mason Rudolph has any hope whatsoever.
Here's the thing, though. We kind of knew that Ben wasn't what he used to be. Are you concerned
I
about
knew
the
that-
defense right now?
No, I just think they're on the field way too much.
They're not as good as they were last year.
Because how many
No.
turnovers do they have? Do you know? It doesn't seem like they have that many turnovers this season.
They had one yesterday. No, they've had, I think, a turnover almost every game except maybe last week.
I'll tell you what, the past 2 weeks we haven't been able to get to the quarterback. at
No,
all.
I know, and that's what's concerning me.
And I don't know. And then I don't know. I haven't been paying that much attention, but Joe Hayden wasn't following Devontae Adams around, which he might. Joe Hayden might just play on that one
I was
side
gonna
of
say
the field
Sutton
at all
was on
times.
Devontae a lot.
Cam Sutton was on him a lot, and he did okay. I don't know.
This was the first time that I've ever bet against the Steelers.
You were
This
right.
game.
You're probably going to be doing it a little bit more at this rate.
Yeah. No. It didn't feel good because obviously I've been a Steelers fan my entire life, and like
Oh, this hurts.
we've again what you said last week, we've been spoiled.
yeah.
Like we've had Ben and he's been good for 18 years.
To
and
come
now
into
it's
every
like,
season knowing we have a shot to make a run,
gosh.
that's not for that to be gone now sucks.
Yeah, it's brutal. Like you can't bet for your own team.
No, that sucks.
And the other thing is, say if Mason Rudolph comes in, even if he is better than Ben, which at this point he might be, you can't. There's still not any hope though because the
No.
offensive line is so bad.
Exactly.
There's no you're going to throw him under the bus at this point now,
Mm-hmm.
which I think they have to do. But are they going to do it within these 3 weeks? Like they have 3 tough matchups. If anything, this is tough though because you said Broncos bye week, right?
After the bye week.
Do they set up a game plan for Mason Rudolph during that bye week and set him up?
I don't think they're going to sit Ben out.
They
I
probably
really
won't.
don't. They
Oh,
kept
sorry.
him. They rearranged
It's
his
an old
contract.
school organization. They paid Ben to do. They're stingy. They don't get rid of
I feel
anybody.
like Ben runs that organization more than anybody.
Yeah,
honestly.
do you think at the bye week, do you think Ben will ever be like, let's try Mason? Do you think
no
he would ever say
way.
that?
No.
No way.
No.
No way.
Unless Ben, like that one year where he threw 5 picks against the Jags and he was like, maybe I just don't have it anymore. Unless he got that type of attitude again. But
Dang.
Which isn't good.
Ben,
The only thing that I could see happening is if Ben got dinged up a little bit,
yeah.
for them to
Which he
pretend
is
like
getting dinged up.
for them to pretend like his injury is more serious than it is. So it's not like, hey, we're benching you, Ben.
Right.
Let's try out Mason.
Right. Yeah.
And then Mason might have one game to really play good.
Maybe that's what Ben's waiting for.
Oh, man. I
Banged
tell
up and be like,
dude,
hey,
everybody's
put him in.
so frustrated. Juju's throwing
I know.
tablets on the sideline.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh,
Yeah.
dude. I tell you what. I don't know.
Do you think
I
he'll be
don't know.
back next year?
No.
No.
Why would you come back?
There's no hope. Yeah, there's nothing to look forward to.
The only way you come back is if the Steelers sign a big name free agent quarterback.
I wonder what type of contract he's gonna.
That
Yeah.
dude, man, I tell you
I feel
what.
like he shot himself in the foot a little bit.
There was really not much that he could have done. I mean, obviously, if he went to the Ravens or the Chiefs, that would have. Now it's looking like it would have been a better idea. People
Yeah.
were saying it was better for him
Yeah.
to come to the Steelers because he has that chemistry with Ben.
Yeah,
It's
but
gonna
the
be easier.
Chiefs, like they have so many weapons already.
The Ravens.
Kind
would be a
of.
good
The-
shout.
He was
Like-
offered more
like-
money, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like honestly, Juju would probably be the number 2 receiver
He could be, yeah.
in the Chiefs organization because Sammy Watkins is gone and McCole Hardman isn't like the hottest player
Right.
ever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, and then I don't know, but yeah, he kind of screwed himself because his contract is
Yeah.
probably not going to be looking. Because you look at his rookie season, you're thinking this dude's going to get paid top 10 wide receiver money.
And now he's kind of
I
just.
don't hate what he did though. I mean, he
Oh no, I mean,
passionate being with Pittsburgh. I mean, I was happy that he came back.
no, absolutely. But it's kind of a shame because it's not all his fault.
I know.
No.
But hey, I don't know. Steelers fans, let us know how you feel. We're going to be having a game versus the Broncos. They just came off of a loss. They're 3-1. We're 1-3. They have a tough defense. They have a tough defense.
Yeah.
I don't know if Teddy Bridgewater is going to be playing that game. If he doesn't
did
play
get
in that
hurt,
game,
yeah.
then I'm like, okay, because look, I'm still rooting for the Steelers to win here.
Oh, so am I. I'm never going to root for them to lose. I don't care what the situation is.
Because
Yeah.
what's in my head, it's still early in the season.
Yeah.
It's not looking hopeful,
No.
but I don't want to give up hope just yet. I don't want to overreact too much.
The very first drive of the game looked so good.
Yeah, and then what
It did.
happened?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
I
That's
literally
the thing,
watched
though.
that. I watched that happen. I'm like, that was so good. I know they're not going to do that again this game.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And they did it. They did it.
And then to make matters worse, they finally get that offensive drive. In the very next drive, the Packers go down and score and tie it up. Now we're even again, just like that. Finally, we get that one up.
And you need the
and then
defense
the
to
defense
step
can't
up.
back you
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Frustrating.
Mhm.
It's frustrating. And I'm not coming into any game hopeful that we're going to score more than 3 touchdowns, like 20 points.
Yeah.
They've shown nothing to prove they're going to be able to score over 20 points each game, that's a low number in the NFL these days.
Yeah, it's tough. Past 18 years ago into every game knowing that we have a chance to win, and that time has come to an end.
All right, boys. We'll be ending things here. We will be doing the Steelers preparation. What is it called? I don't know. A pregame action
Yeah,
for the
pregame.
Broncos. We'll be talking about that pretty soon. If you're a Steelers fan, please subscribe. And regardless if they win or lose, we're going to be giving our takes. So, again, make sure you subscribe. Drop a like on the video. Give us a couple prayers. We're a little bit down right now on the Berg. But, hey, never know.
Hey.
Never know. We probably do know. But
We'll
hey,
be back some point.
we'll be back. We'll see you on the next one. Good day.